72. XA Gucci 23 here, and I'm back with another video. First and foremost, shout out to all the brothers and sisters in the Lions Den boxing, also the Lions Den MHC as well. So sources favor set to make UFC return July 13, and UFC Hall of Famers return after lengthy absence. Uriah Faber is a pioneer for lightweight fighters in MMA. Will fight Ricky Simone in a bantamweight bout at UFC Sacramento on January 13 at Golden One Center. Sources confirmed to ESPN on Tuesday. The rest of Serb News, who was the first to report the news. Faber, 40, is a Sacramento native, so he returned location certification, but the bout will not be main event, sources said. Faber, 34-10, has not fought since UFC on Fox 22 in December 2016, a unanimous decision win over Brad Pickett in Sacramento. Faber announced that this would be his retirement bout, but never wore a letter to the UFC or removed himself when he decided a drug test report to formally retired. The California kid was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2017. Faber, who became a father for the first time earlier this year, is a former World Extreme Cage Fighting Featherweight champion who defended the belt for a record 5 times. He also a patron of the team Alpha Male, one of MMA's top teams. Faber's ability to draw fans with his bout in the 145-pound division was one of the main reasons the UFC decided to acquire WC and the lightweight class in 2006. The benefit at the time was the weight class below 170 pounds would never be popular, but Faber's fights guaranteed big ratings and sold tickets. Simone, 15-1, is a rising star in the bantamweight division. The Washington State native, who trained out of Portland, Oregon, has won 8 straight, including his first 3 fights in the UFC. Simon, 26, is a former legacy fighting and bantamweight champion. He trained with the likes of Chael Sonnen and Paige Van Zandt. UFC Sacramento does not yet has announced the main card. The card will also feature a bout between strawweight contenders Cindy Cavillo and Linya Souza. Well, like I said, I'm happy to see Faber come back because, like I said, I was a big fan of this guy and his fights. But, like I said, it's been 3 years since we last saw Faber in the ring. In those 3 years, man, the division has pretty much changed, man. So, going into this fight, man, I don't know if I'll be able to pick Faber because, like I said, man, you know, 3 years being away from the sport is a long time, man. You know, and like I said, over the course of that 3 years, man, the division has changed. You know, a lot of rising contenders, you know, a lot of prospectors, you know, a lot of fighters involved. So, but we'll see, man. You know, but like I said, I'm happy to see Faber come back, but I'm not too sure if he'll be able to win this fight because, like I said, being away from the sport for that long a time, man, it doesn't really do well for fighters like that. But you guys tell me what you think. I am out.